Welcome back. Today I am literally going to tell you how you can get started running with spending little to no money at all. So let's dive in really quick because I want to keep this video somewhat short also. If you go out looking and reading and surfing the internet and surfing YouTube, it is just inundated with reviews about this gear and these shoes and that shoes, and this is what you need and this is what you don't need. And a lot of it seems to be towards spending money. And I think that creates a barrier for entry for people that might be looking at a running journey as I think I might want to try this, but I don't want to invest a lot of money into something if I'm not going to stick it out or if it's just not right for me. And today I want to show you what I would use that's laying around my house to start a running jersey or running journey. And maybe a little bit of expenditure needs to be happening at the end, but to get started, this is the kit that I would start with. So first and foremost, let's say you're starting your journey now. It's the middle of January. I'm here in Amsterdam, so the temperatures when I start my runs are right around 0 to 3 degrees Celsius. Feels like -1 to -4 degrees Celsius. So that's right around freezing to a little bit below freezing. So you need to be prepared to be out there and running for, let's say, at least a half an hour to 45 minutes at the start and not get freezing cold. So this is what I put together. First and foremost, a pair of leggings or tights or something along that lines. These are just a pair of some type of legging I got at Target years and years ago. They're kind of like long underwear. I have them laying around the house because I wear them under jeans and stuff like that on cold days when we were outside, either walking about, going to parades, doing whatever. So no cost. A pair of shorts. I personally don't think any or most men should not be running with just tights on. Call me whatever, but that's just my personal preference. I like to run in a pair of shorts. This is a pair of Nike basketball gym type shorts I've had laying around forever. I use them mainly for either going to the gym or for sleeping in. They have pockets on them. I like running shorts with pockets. It's a personal preference, but I tend to like them. Again, have them laying around, have had them forever. Most likely bought them on some type of Nike sale years ago on some type of clearance because I don't like spending a lot of money on stuff. Now, tops, so waist up. To start with, I wouldn't prioritize making sure you have any technical fabric. You're just starting out, you're just trying to figure out if this is going to work into your lifestyle and be what you want. Don't spend a lot of money. Down the road, I'd move away from cottons and stuff like that. But to get started, it's fine. This is a long underwear shirt. Again, same as the tights, something that I've had laying around for skiing, hiking, shoveling the snow, anything that you end up doing outside. If you live in a cold climate, chances are you have something like this laying around. No cost. T-shirt. I always wear a t-shirt when I'm running. I'm a little bit self-conscious, so I don't like form-fitting stuff out in public. So I wear a t-shirt. This is just a cotton t-shirt. It was given to me. I've had it for a while now. I sleep in it. I just lounge around the house in it. Free, no cost. Now, for your head, some type of beanie cap. I tend to run in a, here, wait, let me show you what I tend to run in these old baseball caps, these flex fit baseball caps. I usually get them for free from something. This was from an old sponsor of mine. Some friend gave me the Yankees cap because I moved her from New York. This is what I normally always run in. Now, when it gets super cold, a beanie cap, okay? We all have these laying around. This is an old ragged out one that I would never wear in public to go to dinner or go out with my friends or my wife. but it's still perfectly fine for going for a run-in, and I don't care if it gets lost or it gets stinky or anything like that. No cost. Gloves. You got to have some type of gloves laying around, most likely. These are a pair of old, beat up, torn up Under Armour gloves. They're not super warm, so I can't really wear them for a lengthy time in the cold unless I'm working out. They're easy to come on and off, and again, I don't care about them, but this is also why I like pockets. If I take these off halfway through a run because my hands are getting hot, I can fold them. They fold up nice and tight, and I can put them in the pockets, and then I can go on with my run from there. Now, tracking your runs. You do not need a smartwatch. You don't need an Apple Watch, a Garmin watch, a Samsung watch. You don't need that to get started. You're going to want to track your runs maybe, but there's plenty of free versions of apps that'll get you started on it. When I first started running, I used Strava. I didn't have any smartwatch. I didn't have anything like that at all. I used Strava. You can use Map My Run, Runkeeper, Nike Fitness. All of them have the basic needs to get started. Now, shoes. This is where maybe you have to spend a little bit of money, okay? But you don't have to spend a lot. If you don't have any type of running shoe, it might be worth it to go out and spend a little bit to get something. Here's a couple of examples of stuff that I have laying around. These are the Nike Downshift 12. I bought them in the States a couple years ago as just a walkabout shoe. Something that was just all black that I could wear on planes and to the airport and stuff like that. These are on Nike's site right now for less than 50 bucks. They're a decent shoe. I've run multiple 15K runs in this. They're not a performance shoe by any stretch of imagination. They're a little bit chunky, a little bit blocky to run in, but they get the job done, and I would happily go out and run in them again. Now, if you want something a little bit more run-based, these are the Nike Pegasus 40. These happen to be the waterproof ones. It rains a lot here, and I wanted something waterproof. I picked these up for 45 euros last year at the Nike outlet. The Pegasus line is Nike's kind of just all around running shoe. I've run in them for years. I've used them a lot. They are a good shoe, and for less than 50 bucks, you can get into a dedicated running shoe. One other thing that I would spend money on if I was getting started is some type of belt or pouch to carry my keys in and my phone in. Again, you don't need this to get started, okay? You can run with your phone in your hand. It's just a little bit uncomfortable for me. But this pouch was like $6.99 on Amazon, and I have used it for a year plus now. It holds my phone, it holds my keys, maybe an ID. Whatever you need, this will get the job done. So, for maybe $50 in shoes and 10 bucks in a belt, you can start your running journey. The purpose of this video was to show that the barrier to entry is minimal. You do not have to throw a lot of money at trying to figure out if running is right for you. And I recommend you don't throw money at any type of hobby until you know that it is right for you. So with that said, go raid your closet, find stuff that works, and get out and run. And don't worry about how it all puts together. When you start getting ready on that first time, you look in the mirror and say, oh my, this looks awful. Just think of Rocky 1 and what he wore running through the streets of Philadelphia. It was just pieced together whatever so that you could get out and train and run. Yeah, that's it for this week. Next week, we'll figure out what the topic is. drop a comment if you've got any topics that you'd like me to touch off on. And until then, hey, thanks for watching.